Hey y'all, welcome back to Sending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is What You're Calling. We haven't done one in a week or so. I don't know. I don't really have a concept of time anymore. Anyway, feeling called to do one, so let's do it. I did do a video this week earlier with some prompts that could help you with these readings. It's What's Your Calling prompts for blockages? Is that what we call it? I don't know. And there's just one so far, but as I come up with more prompts, I will make more of those. But no one's watched it yet, so if that is something you need, like, if you watch one of these What's Your Calling readings and you're like feeling like, oh my god, that's absolutely motherfucking impossible, I could never do that, what the fuck is this woman talking about, when pigs fly, I would highly recommend watching that one. It would help with that. Also, calm your tits a little bit if that's how you feel. Anyway, it's all good. It's just energy for me. I'll transmute it, so you can be mad at me if you want. Whoa! Sorry. Okay. What is this? Some nights? Are you having fun? This little tablecloth. Okay. I pulled 10 of these life purpose cards that we get insight on what may be something passionate for viewers watching. If this one doesn't resonate with you, I've done a bunch more of these. I'm doing them pretty much weekly. As a collective, we are being encouraged and fucking forced into new ways of being minus capitalism, right? We can't expect change unless we are the change, right? We can't expect new systems that are less oppressive unless we build those together collectively. Called collective liberation. All right, trust. Check your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. You may be getting messages. Dream journals are cool. I think we did manifesting yesterday. Also, I don't think anyone's watched that either. So whatever information you are seeking, or if it's something I haven't done yet, I did have to turn off comments, but you're welcome to email me if you have any suggestions or requests or concerns, but I can't promise I'll be nice about those, especially if you're just gonna come at me. Okay, nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. All right, it's pretty self-explanatory. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Jelly. I want to travel. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Whatever you already know. You already know what's making you giving you the ick about your current situation. Honestly, when you step into your path, nothing is off limits, right? Mothers, fathers, siblings, fucking childhood friends, long-term relationships, grandma. Fuck grandma. The sweetest thing. Fuck grandma. Anyway. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Maybe you are writing a book. Maybe you've published a book. I don't know. I just sounded like Trump. I don't know. Healer. You have spiritual gifts of healing and a desire to share with others. If this is you, any of these so far, at least stay for the 10 of them. And if none of these feel like you, go check out a different reading or stay and enjoy my quirkiness. Sensitivity, you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Hell yeah. When you come into consciousness, it's really hard to be around the people that you used to be around. Hence the fuck grandma and everyone else. We always talk about in these readings that other people who have not liberated themselves or who are miserable within the decisions that they've made for their lives are going to be pissed off at you for not making the same decisions and going through the same misery as them. Remember projections. People get really butthurt when you liberate yourself because they either don't want to do the work, they don't believe that you can, they whole bunch of fucking reasons. Misery loves company, all right? So if that is who you're around, remember you are the company you keep, regardless of if they're miserable or not. Only you know that, only you can make those decisions. But you are going to be more sensitive to those things. A large portion of this process, the reasons we can't exist within colonial systems, capitalistic systems, corporate systems, is because it's all bullshit and it is exploitive, right? To everything, the earth, others. And when you get to a point of understanding that, you really don't want to participate in it anymore, right? You become more sensitive and balanced within your own living, like the ability to be alive, right? Okay, I'm trailing off too much. Justice, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Exactly. You are existing differently. You're more aware of the energy that things take, the labor that went into things, the micromanaging that makes everybody fucking want to pull their hair out, okay? Whatever it is. You're going to be more sensitive to it. There's going to come a point where it's absolutely something you can't do anymore. I worked in a call center for a few years after I was incarcerated, and I couldn't do it. I decided to go get my master's degree. Because at that point, I'm like, the only thing I can do is tuck myself into fucking school and, like, have the safety of academics. Because this fucking sucks. I don't want to do it, right? But that decision that I made for myself was absolutely life-changing. I left the Midwest. I ended up on the West Coast, and then I am now in the Southwest. So just remember, you're one motherfucking decision away from living an entirely different life, and it could be a lot better. Okay? Environmentalist, you're an earth angel who is born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. And one more. Teaching, you inspire young people to learn. I don't think it's necessarily just young people. I say this every time this card comes out. I think old people have a lot more to learn than us youngins, especially about imagining new ways, right? So if you're a bridge, some of us are bridges where we are able to communicate effectively. I want to say respectfully, but sometimes sometimes disrespect is required to make a point, especially with boomers. All right, Sacred Rebels, give us some energy that we either need to work on, or I don't want him to hear this because he's gonna come in here and make me turn it all the way up, and then I'm not gonna be able to do this reading. Hey, man, Sleep on the Floor by the Lumineers. I watched that music video yesterday. It's sad as fuck. Pandora's Gift. What do they say about Pandora's box? The gift that keeps giving. Or once you've opened Pandora's box, it's true. Once you become conscious to the way in which life really works, once you decolonize and pull away from the lies and indoctrination, it's impossible to exist within those systems. Yeah, because you are not fucking normal. Going beyond the normal. Normality is a disease, quite frankly. Okay, we avoided it. I'll put it on in a little bit butter. Cello. What is that from? Cello. School of Rock. Thank you. Legacy of Light. You're not just doing this for you, you're doing this for the people who came before you and the people who will come after you. This is an entirely different way of life. And I think that can help with the grounding too in like, this is impossible. No, it's not. This is necessary for if we want a future, right? Oh my God. New birth, guarded vigilantly. We give this one often when we do these readings. You're protected. The universe wants us to be doing this because Earth is a prison planet, and it's really important that we find new ways. Otherwise, the entire planet will cease to exist. So, that is the reality. Alright. Hello. Trust yourself. This came out yesterday in a reading. Peep the animals. If you are this person who feels very drawn to either earth or animals or both or whatever, it's also giving Medusa, so fuck the patriarch, right? Look at all these babies. Again, it's not just for you. It's for people within your lineage and also all of the people who share your environment, right? We can make the world a better place. But you have to do it. You can't just like think about it. Thinking about it is part of it. Sacred Fool. Don't mind the titties. Sacred Fool is the Fool card in the tarot speaks to a leap of faith, right? I would say within that sacredness, trusting yourself, trusting whatever it is you believe in outside of you. Allow yourself to receive messages and clarity and instruction about what to do. Because a leap of faith can either go really well or it can be really catastrophic. You don't want catastrophic. Neither does the universe. So commune with whatever it is you believe in to receive clarity. Also, doing introspection work is going to help you. I think that speaks to trusting in yourself and believing in yourself as well. Instead of just relying on communication from whatever it is you believe in, you also have to do the work yourself. That's work that includes shadow work, decolonizing work, everything I make videos about over here. Feel free to binge watch. Don't go into psychosis though. So take your time. Introspection is the best way. If you need some introspection things, again, go watch that other the what's your calling prompts for blockages. That's a good place to start. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So like, know that you're protected and surrounded by this light. You see this light? There's like hella fucking protection. So when you think about light, if you think about light being a source of energy, the sun, and you can, I don't know if you can visualize this or not for yourself, but this is one of the ways that I tell people to protect themselves, by envisioning light around them, usually by choosing a shape to kind of make the light appear in. But know that you are protected and supported. Again, the universe wants this. Not only wants it, but needs us to be doing this. So relax the hold of darkness. But like, if you think about it, the darkness is capitalism, right? So if you are pulling away from that system as a whole, I don't want to watch this music video. It made me sad. I am not trying to be sad. Sweet disposition. Someone on TikTok made a TikTok and they're like, oh, I just remembered this song. And I'm like, song craving. Oh, I've been listening to it every day. Softly the tender touch. Yeah, there's a lot about being gentle with yourself. I think that's normal for this process. It is really important to be gentle with yourself, especially since those around you are more than likely going to be not thrilled. Remember the crabs and the barrel. People who aren't into this, want this for you, are going to be pulling you back down. Energetically, mostly. So, I mean, that's not physical, right? Because we're not crabs. So it's not like... it's not like that. It's like, energetically. If you're having a good day, if you're like, and you're still at your corporate job or whatever, you're around your friends who don't get it, right? Or your family, instead of like literally pulling you down, like, bitch, I'm gonna tackle you. It's more like they're gonna bring up shit from your past to make you feel bad. And they're gonna fucking poke at your inner child, right? They're gonna, oh, but you remember when you did this? Oh, and you're gonna become like the laughing stock, right? They're trying to kill your spirit. They're trying to bring you down from your high horse, soapbox. They're gonna insult you. They're gonna do whatever they can because they're, again, not able to do this process themselves, right? Don't allow that. Keep receiving divinity, okay? Don't let those motherfuckers get into your psyche and make you feel a certain way, right? You want to be gentle to yourself, and if people are not being gentle with you, cut them out. Cut them out. Full house could be significant. Uncle Joey. Cut it out. Which also brings me to, I don't know if anyone remembers the dance that we used to do for We Didn't Start the Fire. It was kind of like the Macarena, but not really. It was like this, like, I don't know. So anyway, We Didn't Start the Fire. Billy Joel, right? Was it Billy Joel? Also, Fall Out Boy just came out with a second one. Maybe listen to those songs if you need some inspiration on understanding the fire per se, right? The whole premise of those songs is that everything has always fucking sucked. We didn't do it and we're trying to help out, right? So surrender. Oh, we could listen to Tom DeLonge after this. I can release my need to control. Only thing you can control is you, right? And same goes for other assholes. The only thing they can control is themselves, and usually they have zero lack of control. No, they usually have a lack of control, zero control for themselves. That's why they bring you down. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges. Unlike the generations before us, we are open about our struggles, and this is something that the human consciousness and the human collective has never really been able to be so open about traumas and patterns that we've experienced from family or partnerships or systems that exist. Remember, that's why the powers that be want to take away our ability to do so. So just keep that in mind too, is like, if you see someone that inspires you or someone who has elevated away or liberated themselves, don't be envious. Just use that as a blueprint for how you should do it too, right? I've spent years taking notes on how other people have been successful at having like online tarot reading, and I'm not there yet. I don't make any money doing this unless people book sessions, but a lot of people aren't ready to do that. So but all that to say is, you know, one tarot reader was selling stuff on, or had like the Amazon links, right? So I have those. I don't really use it to capitalize because fuck Amazon. But if there is something that I can help people with links or something, I put them there. But it's not like, you know, this is my main source of income. Selling shit on eBay is cool. I just started doing that. I tried it in Etsy a bunch of times, you know? So it's going to be trial and error for a while. You're going to have to figure out, are you going to give me more or no? Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. You are not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Worry, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. No, it just clouds your vision. I come from a family that is hella worry warts. It hasn't been until like the past very few, not even, maybe the past few, when was the last time I was worried about something? Man, I used to wake up fucking worried about everything. Again, it's part of the growth, you know, it's normal, but I think when you start doing your shadow work and your decolonizing work and you're healing yourself, you recognize patterns that you do and you recognize where they come from, right? And once you do that, once you have a radical understanding of the root of the issue, it's very easy to let it go. Think about pulling weeds. You don't pull weeds at the leaves. You want to make sure you get all the roots, right? Same shit, except a little bit less intangible. Okay. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Whatever I say, be delusional. Be as delusional as possible about your vision, about what it is you want to achieve, about the feelings you want to have when you do liberate yourself. The ability to be safe. Do you want community? Do you want partnership? Do you want animal friends? Do you want to be able to stay home in your PJs all day? Same. Be radical about whatever it is. You know, you can think up anything. And once you can think it, then you can visualize it. Once it's a visual, then you can bring it into fruition. Again, if you haven't watched that imagination, I did 2 videos yesterday. One was about imagination to reality, and then I made another one about manifesting to kind of explain the process a little bit better. Growth, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. That's half the battle, is even wanting to do so, honestly. Once you want to grow, once you want to change, once you have a desire to be better or do better or support others, it's all downhill from there. Maybe not all done. You might have, like, I'm thinking of rollerblading, and like, you remember those black tar things that like the rollerblades get stuck on? I think the only reason I'm saying remember is because I haven't been rollerblading in a long time. I know that they still do that, like that asphalt. So like, yeah, it might be downhill, but you also might get your wheel stuck in that shit or hit a rock and absolutely obliterate yourself. Most important thing is that you keep getting up. You can take your rollerblades off if you want. You can walk, you know, but don't give up. Get your ass back up, put a band-aid on, and face surgery or whatever. If you had a really bad fall when you were younger and it caused trauma, I don't know why this is coming through. It could be something you need to still heal. Like, not physically, the emotional aspect of it. Did your family, like, belittle you in that process or make you feel bad? I don't know. All right, yeah, got a couple minutes. We are rich with the YouTube time today. I used to love this song. Alright. Just give me like 3 of these. Thanks. Alright, movement. The wheel that keeps turning. The rollerblade wheel. Or bike wheel, whatever. The wheel keeps skateboard. Anyway, the wheel keeps turning when the wind is steady. To stay in the flow, just keep moving. No, I will not be singing Dory. Anyway, fertile, you are ripe with possibility. Let yourself create with abandon. You are birthing a new life. Progress, even if you stumble and fall, the steps you take move you forward. All you need to do is get up again. Yeah, I feel like someone out here got hurt when they were little. All right. I hope you have a great day. I've put out a fuck ton of resources if you're just beginning this process. I hope it's helpful. Again, if you have anything else that you need, or want to see, email me, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Have a good one.